Ms. Vanita Zakers, Director of Zaker's Affinity Causes, ZAC, Dr. Maria Vences of Dolphin Discovery, and Arlene Francis of the St. Kitts Nevis Spectrum Service Center as we discuss the Animal Assisted Intervention Initiative in the Federation. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we'll begin with asking you a simple explanation of what is animal-assisted intervention.
Well, the animal-assisted intervention that we have implemented in the Federation is basically a structured intervention that is geared towards assisting the neurodivergent students within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. It's structured intervention that is geared towards improving the physical and mental health of these students, enhancing their cognitive functions and social skills, while also assisting with their motivation. Animals don't judge.
I know, animals don't judge indeed. So when did you start this program, Benita?
Well, I actually started brainstorming last year. One of my volunteers, she knows that I'm always seeking ways to assist the neurodivergent population on the island. So I was like, what's next? What's next? And she was basically like, hey, why not introduce them to the animals that we have at Ross University? It was actually supposed to just be a one-day thing. And I continuously brainstormed at it. I'm like, why do people give me ideas? And that is what basically blossomed from it, the actual animal-assisted intervention program.
Lovely. So Arlene, how did this collaboration comes about with ZAC and Dolphin Discovery?
Well, one day I received a call from Veneta, and I actually had some experience with animal-assisted therapy with dolphins. That was 10 years ago, probably. And I was willing to work with them because I love the fact that we, or animals in general, can help kids and all the way to elderly people.
Beautiful.
Okay. So how did the Spectrum Center get involved with Zach and the Dolphin Discoveries?
That's very interesting what happened. They had a session and a few of the staff went to the session that they entertained, and a few of the animals were there, and we figured, hey, our children can use this intervention. So we had the intervention with them. We went to the Dolphin Park with the families and children, and the children and family social skills were very interactive, and we also had a fun day. They invited this program, and the animals that came out, the children were so enthused and so energized, and the families and the children there had a grand time.
Good. I never saw dolphins as being therapy animals. I know they're helpful to humans and any other thing they can help in the water, but I never saw them being therapy animals. So Dr. Vances, tell me, what are some of the benefits of the AAI program and the dolphins being therapy animal for the children and adults that need them?
Well, the fact about dolphins is that they live in the water already. So to bring kids into the water, that's one experience. So the stimulus that they have with the dolphin is going to be the water, the new environment, because of course we cannot bring the dolphins anywhere else.
Yes.
The therapists, the volunteers, the dolphin trainers. It's a lot of stimulus around the kids, and if you can play music, the music is going to be another stimulus. So that's what make it a little bit different, but in general, it's the same thing that it will happen with any other animal.
Okay.
So there was a session that held on the 21st of March at the Cotton Farmers Comprehensive School. Could you tell the public what transpired there?
Well, I love the fact that I was able to educate a little bit without the dolphins and without animals. I was able to educate the people, because there were teachers, there were also parents and people from the Spectrum Center. That helped a lot, because I think a lot of people didn't have a clue of what was animal-assisted therapy or animal-assisted intervention. So I think that was a great idea.
And I must add, it was well received by all parties that were there, and they were eager to actually see what else, would happen. Looking forward to the programs and also the animal-assisted activities.
Awesome.
The dolphins that are used in the therapy, back to Dr. Vances again. Are there a specific type of dolphin that is used, and why that specific type of dolphin?
Well, if we talk about dolphins, all the dolphins are trained to be good with people. Okay. And if we talk about in general, all the animals have to be tested. The temperament have to be tested before putting them with people, because we don't know how the people is going to react. Some people will be afraid of them. Some people will be excited, overexcited. So we have to test the temper first before putting them with the actual therapy people. Okay. But in the case of the dolphins, they are trained with all kind of people.
You said all kind of persons. Tell us about some of those persons that they are trained with.
I mean, every single day they interact with all the people that come to the facility to swim with them. So every session they have is a training session. So every session we're going to be reinforcing things that we want them to repeat. And we're going to, of course, not reinforce when we don't want them to repeat. So that is basically what we will do with dolphins and with other animals too.
Awesome. So could you tell us, on a day-to-day aspect at Dolphin Discovery, what's the day-to-day relationship with the outside public be like?
With the outside public? So it depends. Like, people can come when we are open, and they can come and we can show them even the dolphins. If they don't want to swim, sometimes we give them tours. We have the conservation team also, so they teach people how to take care of the dolphins and the environment. And also they can come to swim. When they swim or interact with the dolphin, we actually give them more information about the dolphins, the species, the sea, how to take care of the environment, which we need more environmental education in the world. So we basically do that.
Interesting.
And Arlene, I'm going to go to you now. The session that was held on April 27th, how was it received by the persons that attended? That's the kids and the parents alike. How?
Yes, it was very much interesting to see the parents and the children engaging with these animals. Most of the times we had lots of different activities, but children would prefer being with the animals. They stayed there for a long period of time, asking questions, petting the animals, and engaging. So I think it was very inspiring for them. It was very encouraging for them. It was not intimidating at all, because the animals do not judge them. They would pet them. You had more collaboration with those animals on the 25th. Yes.
That's lovely. Vineta, how proud are you that Zach could have played a part in assisting the children from the Spectrum Center?
Extremely. As I indicated earlier, I'm always looking at ways to help the community. And when it comes to neurodivergent students, just tip me right there. And I'll just start brainstorming and try to find ways in which we can assist them. For me, in my opinion, they're often overlooked.
Yes.
And if I'm in a position to assist, I'm not going to stand there and say, why can't someone? Why can't... I'll find a way.
Nice. I like that. Dr. Vances, back to the dolphins. Let's let them shine. I noticed when they were told to do things, they did it. I know they use echolocation in the water and other ways to communicate amongst themselves, but I realized when they were spoken to, they responded. Do you use sounds as well to communicate with these dolphins before using the voices?
Okay, no, we actually do hand signals and body language. So we also say that dolphins don't speak Dolphinish or English or Spanish.
Yeah.
So we actually do hand signals with them, and we the way to reinforce is with a gristle. So that is the audio cue. So in that way is basically hand signals, and then we reinforce them with the gristle, and of course with the fish after it.
Okay, because when I think Gigi was told to swim like a shark, I heard it audio. But then I see that she did it, so I was like, does she understand the words that we are saying?
We don't want, we don't want to spoil the surprise, so we will tell you something while we are doing the cue, so you don't notice.
So that's what I missed.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I have to ask if these dolphins understand our literal language, because she's swimming like a shark and then Gigi just comes swimming like a shark. Well, I enjoy the interaction with the dolphins. I've been to the dolphin discovery they had in Tortola on the BVI, but I swear I enjoyed this one more, and especially with the children, it was really fun for me.
The kids are part of it. We were talking about it. The kids at the end too. Probably we made their day, but they made our day too.
Oh, they sure did.
This was two sides for
They
sure.
sure did. And they had this little one. She just wanted to smooch the dolphin all the time on the lips. She was not taking the cheek. That was so cute. I really enjoyed that.
So, Dr. Vences, since the dolphins, they actually live in water, how can you tell that the dolphin remain healthy?
Okay, so every single day we come to check all of them that we call daily physical evaluation. Okay. So every single day we're going to come and each trainer is going to have one dolphin. I will be around or I will be in the water with them too. And we're going to check that everything is as normal.
Okay.
So would you say animal-assisted intervention, would you recommend that to anyone that needs assistance?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's not only for certain kind of people. At the end of the day, everybody can have a mental. I don't know, how do you call this, like mental. And even depression. Okay. You know, so. For a lot of people, by example, that they live alone, they can have a dog, and the dog can make the difference for the rest of their lives. So of course, I'm pro animals. Oh, nice. I'm a vet.
But why did you decide to deal with dolphins, though, and not any other animal?
Well, that was the dream of my life, being honest. I wanted to be a zoo vet. Okay. And then dolphins came into my life as opportunity. And as I always say, the opportunities are there to take them. Okay. So I took it, and then I always believe that I cannot stop working with dolphins because it's just super, super cool.